Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be checking out the new Barbie collection with PUR Cosmetics. I just actually got back yesterday from LA and I did attend the event, and at the event I did receive the collection, so I just thought I needed to review it for you because it is so pretty. I've mentioned in videos before, in like glam reports and stuff, I'm not super into juvenile makeup collections. I just don't like themed makeup in general. It's just not my thing. But that said, even though the Barbie theme is kind of juvenile, I didn't feel like this collection was screaming juvenile. I felt that it was very sophisticated and very glam and very beautiful. So I was definitely intrigued, and the products themselves were like very glam and very beautiful. So that is why I decided I would review it. I created this look with the collection, which I like. I like the look. I think it came out okay. It was a little bumpy, but we got there. So, yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. There is a giveaway in this video, so make sure you stay to the end. If you guys want to see this Barbie collection, hear my thoughts, see me create this look, then keep on watching. Let's talk about the collection. So it's a 10-piece collection. It's limited edition, and in the collection there is a 12-piece pressed pigment, 12-piece signature 12-piece pressed pigments palette. This palette is $34. Here's what the packaging looks like. All of the boxes have this like clear Barbie cutout, so you can see the packaging. Underneath, on the back, are the shades. When you take it out, here is what the palette looks like. It is so gorgeous when I tell you. And then when you open it up, it has a really nice big mirror, and here are the shades. Next we have the Barbie Doll Lash Signature Cruelty Free Pro Eyelashes. These are $14, and they are good for up to 30 uses, it says. This is what they look like. Then we have a glitterly pink mask. Signature Brightening Peel Off Mask. It's a glitter mask. It's $20. It's formulated to help deep clean pores, exfoliate dead skin, deliver immediate healthy looking glow. Non-plastic glitter mask will prep skin with the help of licorice extract, nourishing green tea, vitamin B, ginseng, and 26 botanicals. So I'm actually going to toss this into a giveaway. We're going to have a giveaway in this video, FYI. But I don't really mask much, so instead of wasting it, I'm going to just give it away to one of you. So that's going to go in the giveaway. Next, we have the Dream Glow Highlight Palette. Where is she? Here she is. This is $25. So the packaging looks exactly like the eyeshadow palette. And then you open it up, and here is what the inside looks like. It has 3 shades. It has this lighter highlight shade, this peachy shade, and kind of a more bronzy shade on top. By the way, these are cruelty-free, gluten-free, vegan-friendly. Oh, and this mask is fragrance-free, by the way. So, all right. Then we have the iconic lips. I have 2 shades here. I think there are 4 shades in total in the collection. These are $18 each. The shades I have are Classic and Legendary. Here is what the package looks like. This is stunning. Like, so pretty. And it's cool. It has this little thing like on the top, and you press it, and then the lipstick pops out. The lipstick itself is covered in glitter, but these are matte lipsticks. They are not glittery. This is just kind of how they look on the outside. This is kind of a new thing that brands are doing, and I personally love it. The glitter does not come off on your lips when you apply. So that is that. We have a gloss. This is $16. The doe foot on this is massive, and it picks up a lot of product. When I was at the event, they actually applied this on my face or on my lips, and I was like shook. I really, really like the gloss. Okay, so then we have a complexion brush that comes in the collection. I did not receive that. That is $26. And then we also have this 2-piece nail lacquer set from Butter London. They also did a little collab, but I am going to put this in the giveaway as well. It's a beautiful Barbie pink color and a silver color as well. So one of you will win the nails and the mask. Just check the description box for details on how to enter to win that. Oh, and also a pop socket that says PUR X Barbie, which you're never gonna see. There we go. It's pink. You can stick it on the back of your phone. Super cute. All right, so let's do some eyes, yeah? I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to insert swatches here so that you guys can see the palette in action and we can take a look at the shades. All right, so because this palette is so bright, we're gonna do the most. Like, I'm gonna do something super glam and bold just to kind of push the limits to of the palette and just see, you know, how it performs. I will say that I did do kind of a neutral look yesterday with this palette, and I did notice, like, I had used the brown and I used this bronzy color, and I noticed later in the day I had glitter fallout all over my face. I hate it when palettes do that, when like the shimmer, the glitter in the shimmer doesn't stay in with the pigment and it just falls and it's not a glitter, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a glitter shadow, it's just a shimmery shadow or foiled looking shadow. Not a fan of that. So that's just something to note. And there are lots of different finishes in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking this detailed blending brush from El Maquillage, and I'm gonna start in this purple shade here. I don't know if these shadows have names. They do. They're not on the palette though. The names are on the box, and that's about it. So that's kind of a bummer because it's not on the back here and it's not on the palette. So if you don't keep the box, you won't know the shade names. Just something else to note. This shade is called Dreamtopia. And it's kind of a satin, like deep purple color. And I'm gonna start there. I did put concealer and powder on my lids just to get them prepped and ready to go. So let's talk about the event. It was in a really cool house in West Hollywood. It was like this really beautiful house, and they Barbie themed it out big time. I mean, everything was like Barbie pink. They even had like a life-size box. You could get inside it and get your picture taken like you were a life-size Barbie, which was really cool. The texture on these shadows is kind of almost like a wet. It's really weird. It's a very interesting, different texture on these like satiny ones in particular. All right, so I am going to wipe my brush off in my color switch, and I got a fresh pad for my color switch. You know, you can buy these on Amazon. So if your little sponge that goes inside gets old and dirty and gross, then you can just replace it. I think it was like $6 for like a set of like 4 replacements. So anyway, all right, we're gonna go into this pink shade, which is called Barbie, and it's this hot pink matte shade right here. So yeah, the party was good. You know, there were some like big name YouTubers that were there. Chloe Morello was there. Miriam NYC, I think is her handle name. She was there. A lot of people were there because BeautyCon was happening that weekend. I actually did not go to BeautyCon, believe it or not. I was going to, but then I've been to BeautyCon and it's really not all it's cracked up to be, if I'm being honest. But same with like the party. So it's like, I haven't been to an LA like event party in like a minute, and I forgot, like, it's just so clicky, you guys. Oh, Angel Mac Daddy was there too. It's just really clicky. Like, they all just kind of stick together. It's like, how many subscribers do you have? Do you have, if you're someone, then I can hang out with you. And everyone else here is like a minion, you know what I mean? Like, there's kind of that vibe at these events. And I'm just, you know, I'm not about that life. I'm just really not. So, and like BeautyCon is very much like that too. Like, it's a bunch of YouTubers who think that they're a bigger deal than they actually are. You know what I'm saying? Like, egos everywhere. Everywhere. And I just don't like it. That's just not my style, you know? I'm going to take this brown shade called Role Model right here. And I'm going to try to blend this out a little bit. Even though that was my blending shade, blend out my blending shade. Actually, I'm going to deepen up that pink too. Anyway, the highlight of the event was that I got the collection so that I could review it for you guys. That's really what I wanted out of the experience. I'm going to just go ahead and deepen up that purple a little bit on the outer corner and just blend it up into the pink a little more. Alright, so next I'm going to take kind of a smaller pencil brush and I'm going to go into this brown color. It's called Vintage. And I'm just going to deepen up the outer corner. I will say that I think that the mattes in this palette are probably, the mattes and the glitter are probably the best. And the glitter I haven't put on my eye, so I don't know about the fallout factor. I'm actually going to drag that brown to my lower lash line to connect everything while we're here. Oh, the brown has some serious fallout. Out. Get out. But yeah, I like the brown in there. It like adds a lot of depth. That purple didn't do what I wanted it to. It looks so much deeper in the pan than it actually translates on the eye. And it also didn't perform well in the crease because it's kind of almost like a sticky wet satin formula. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it pulls when you try to blend it out. So it kind of like fights you a little bit. So it doesn't like to be in the crease. I think it's better, that shade would be better on the lid. Brown has a lot of kick up, the matte brown, but it blends out nice. So yeah, I mean, it was a quick trip. It was fine, but I don't know, you guys. I don't know if I'm just growing out of it. But I would rather be sitting here filming for you guys than fake schmoozing at an event with a bunch of people who are like really just kind of out for themselves. You know what I mean? Hope I'm making sense. All right, I'm going to cut this crease. I only ever do half cut creases. I don't do full cut creases because I like to keep my the outer V deeper. It just works well with my eye shape. But if you do better with like a uniform, like one color all across your whole lid, then you'd want to do like a full cut crease. We're going to take a concealer brush, a flat concealer brush. This one is from the BH Back to Brazil eye brush set. And I'm going to take this bronzy color right here, and that is called Empowered. I swear to God, when I try to pick up this shadow, it does not stick to my brush. And that's really upsetting. I'm going to have to spray it. Like, they don't come out as pigmented on the eye either as, like, if I tried to use my finger. Like, yeah, when I use my finger, they do come out, like, more foiled. I'm also going to go into the white shade called Fantasy. It's more of like a satin. Yeah, that didn't work. It didn't even stick. This white shade is so powdery, it like doesn't even stick to your skin. So weird. All right, I'm going to try, I'm not loving the bronzy now that I'm looking at it. I'm going to try this pink shade here. This is called Dollhouse. And this is another like shimmery pink. I'm going to just go right over that bronze. See what happens. Oh yeah, that's pretty. But like, I have glitter fallout all over my face right now. I mean, it's not opaque enough to completely cover the bronze. I don't understand. There's like not enough pigment in these, I think. It's like too much glitter, not enough pigment. So the glitter's not sticking to what pigment is there. It's just falling all over your face. It's like you need a glitter glue just to work with the shadows that are just a normal foil. It's so weird. All right, I'm just taking that light brown shade rule model and I'm just going along the lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Barbie. And I am going over the entire lower lash line with that. This is not making me happy. It's just something not really working for me with these shadows. I'm very, very sad to say. Just deepening that outer V because a lot of the glitter like got into the brown. What do we need? I think we need liner for this look. I'm gonna throw on a wing. Changed my mind. I'm actually gonna put some glitter on. I decided I would like to work with this glitter a little bit just to see how it does. So I'm gonna go in with that same concealer brush. The glitter shade is called Accessory. I'm just gonna pick it up with my concealer brush. Oh yeah, it comes off on the concealer brush, so that's good. And I'm just gonna kind of press it. I don't necessarily want it to be like opaque glitter. I just want it like just a little hint of sparkle like all over my lid color. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this cream color called Fantasy and I'm gonna just highlight my inner corner with that. All right, now I'm gonna put on liner and I'll be right back. Right, so I'm gonna measure these lashes to my eyes. I will say that I typically, like I love PUR lashes. Like I think their lashes are really good. I'm just cutting the front piece off. And I'm going to measure them to my eyes. Okay, lashes are on. These lashes are definitely like intense, okay? I feel like I have pieces hanging, things are sticking. Are you connected? No, my corners don't want to stay connected. I don't know why. That's just how it is. Anyway, these lashes are pretty. But they're definitely super glam. Like, super glam. But they're pretty. I like them. Would I wear them out? I don't know. It would have to be like New Year's Eve or like some like uber glam event and then maybe, but these are definitely not your everyday lash at all. So all right, we're gonna jump into the highlight palette. Here it is again. I am going to kind of mix together the pink shade at the bottom. That one is much more glittery. It has a lot of glitter in it, where the champagne one is a little bit more like satiny kind of. And then the same thing with the bronzier shade. Well, I don't know, they're all different. It's like pink one definitely has like a lot more glitter in it than, oh, but it's like kind of the same thing where it's not heavily pigmented. I just had to go over the top one like 3 times to get that pigment. And then this peach color is very weird. It's like satin. All right, so that's 3 passes of all 3 colors. Obviously the bronze one is a little too deep for me, so I am going to just kind of swirl my brush in these 2 and just see how it goes. At the party they did have like a makeup touch-up session, and one of the girls did put highlight on me and it looked pretty. Okay, that does look pretty. Like I didn't go too crazy. I just kind of swirled in both colors, tapped off my brush, and went in. And it is pretty. Glitter doesn't look too intense if you don't pick up too much and you top off your brush. Like, there's not heavy glitter. I think the peach color kind of helps it to look a little bit more smooth, because that looks really pretty actually. Pink highlight had a lot of kick up. I don't know if you can see all down here. That's like all the glitter. I don't know what is going on with these formulas. All right, so I'm gonna line my lips. I'm gonna swatch these two colors for you guys. All right, so we're gonna start with Classic. Swatch it here. Super pretty. And here is what it looks like. And then once you use it, the glitter goes away. It's just like the glitter's on the top. It's just like an experience, you know what I mean? It's not, that glitter, as you can see, it's matte. Like, there's no glitter in it whatsoever. So that's a really pretty shade. Like, this is right up my alley. Like, this looks like a dupe for, or not a dupe, but the same exact shade as L'Oreal Color Riche Matte Lip Liner, and Matte's It. So, you know that we're going to be using that. And then this is Legendary. Oh, that's gorgeous. These are so nice. They're very creamy, but like super opaque. Like, really gorgeous. And I just love the packaging so much. All right, lips are lined. I actually used the L'Oreal Color Riche Matte Lip Liner in Mastermind and not Matte's It. I don't know why. It was the closest one to me. But we are going to go in with Classic. I love this. I love this lip color. I love it. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to throw on the gloss just so that we can see it in action. Although I really love this lip, and I'm probably going to wear it. I'm going to wear this lipstick a whole lot. I think if any shade out of the collection, I would get this one because it's, you know, that pinky nude color that goes with everything. I don't know, that's my preference. But anyway, so this is the gloss, and the wand, this little scoop in the wand picks up a lot of product. So I'm just gonna kind of distribute it. It's so pretty. So juicy. It smells a little funky, but I'm not mad at it. I love it. I love the texture of it. It has microfine little glitters in it, so it really makes your lips look super juiced up. And I don't really wear gloss that much because I have a puppy and I'm kissing him all the time, and his fur gets stuck in my lips, and then he wants to lick the gloss off me, so I don't get to wear gloss that much. But I really like this gloss. Like, I don't get super jazzed over gloss, you know what I mean? Because of that reason. I used to, but I don't anymore. And I'd far prefer a matte lip that stays on when I kiss my dog and eat and all that, you know? I just like low maintenance lips. But as far as glosses go, this is a really good gloss. Really good. All right, so I want to give you kind of a recap on my thoughts. If I wasn't kicked off the PR list before, I'm gonna get kicked off. No, it's okay. All right, so I think the packaging in this collection, A+. Gorgeous. So pretty. It's so fun to look at. I just want to display this on my vanity. It just speaks to the little girl in me who was obsessed with all things Barbie and glitter. This is like an adult version. I have said before, I don't like juvenile collaborations. I don't like unicorns and rainbows in my makeup. You know what I mean? Like, I like sophisticated, you know, just glam packaging, and I think that's what they did here. Even though when you first hear Barbie, you're thinking, oh, is this going to be another juvenile collection? I think they did a really good job at making it grown up and sophisticated and glam and beautiful. So that is that. The packaging, yes. The products, I really had high hopes for this palette. When I saw it in person at the event, I was just like, oh my God, I'm living. I cannot wait to get home and play with this. It's so stunning. I love the shimmers. I love the glitter. I just love everything about it. And I was like, oh, I can make so many pretty looks with this. And to be honest, the formula is a huge letdown. There's so much fallout. The pigment and the glitter are not one. They're like, everything is separating. Like, these are shimmers, like foiled shimmer, and the glitter just falls right out of them. Like, that looks like it should just be like any other foiled shadow, right? That looks just super shimmery and reflective on the lid. And the same thing with this bronze color. And yet, even though it looks like that in the swatch, in a few hours, this glitter's just going to fall everywhere. So I don't know why it does that. The mattes are super powdery, and they have a ton of kick up and fallout. So there's that. They do blend out nicely, and they are super pigmented. These satins are an interesting formula because they're this wet, kind of a wet formula that's like, almost like a super shock shadow. You know how they're like this wet, kind of clay-like feel, you know what I mean? The texture. It's kind of like that. So they did not play well in the crease at all. But they're pretty. This purple, this one here was the one that I had used. And in the pan, it just looks a lot deeper than it came out on, my hand. But the pink one, or this, what do you call this, violet, that one's pretty. The black one's pretty. So those ones weren't too bad. When I used this color, when I swatched it, I'm doing arm swatches, and, I only have 4 fingers, so I have to do 4 colors, wipe my fingers off with a makeup wipe, do 4 more colors until I get all the swatches. Well, this is the first color that I swatched, because I went from this direction and I went this way in my swatches, right? So that was the first finger. By the time I got to my pinky and I went to go wipe everything off, there was no product left on my index finger. Like, I didn't even need to makeup wipe it off. It just all fell off. Like, it wasn't adhering to my skin, you know what I mean? That said, I do have it in my inner corner, and it looks okay right now. But I feel like in 2 hours from now, I'm going to have this entire eye look on my cheeks. And that's just not okay. You know what I mean? Especially like when there's brands like BH Cosmetics that are putting out eyeshadow palettes that have beautiful quality foiled shadows that stay put for hours and hours, So I don't know. I guess I'm a tough customer, but I love the packaging. I just really wasn't super impressed by this palette. And to be honest, in the past, I don't think there's one eyeshadow palette I can recall of PUR's that I loved. Like, I think PUR's strength is in complexion. You know what I mean? Like, over shadow. Let's go down the list. So these lashes are gorge. I love them. I wish they were shorter. They're just a little too long for me. But PUR lashes are so comfortable. They're so beautiful. I really, really like PUR's lashes. These are not even sticking to my eyeball, but we're just not going to judge that right now because I'm going to take them off anyway. Who cares? But yeah, I mean, the lashes are gorgeous. The lipsticks, I'm obsessed. I think they did an excellent job. The formula's great. The packaging is great. A++. The gloss, same thing. Love it. I love the doe foot. I love the formula. And this, you know, I like it. I do. I think it looks beautiful. I wasn't sure at first, but yeah, I'm into it. I like it. The highlight is pretty. Worth it? Yes, I would say so. But I guess the biggest disappointment for me was the eyeshadows, because I love eyeshadows and I really wanted these eyeshadows to be awesome, and they were not awesome, you know? So that is it for today's video. Don't forget there's a giveaway, so check the description box for those details. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you never miss when I upload a video. You can follow me on social. My handle is @GLAMLATTE. And don't forget the Glam Latte Beauty Podcast is on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, CastBox, and iHeartRadio. All those details are in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
I just wanna hold you.